This week, a new DUI-related law takes effect in Ohio. Liv's Law was named in honor of Olivia Wright, who was killed by a drunk driver. The legislation is meant to crack down on repeat offenders and further deter drunk drivers within the state. So here to break down Liv's Law for us is attorney Dave Betras. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So first off, did you feel like there was a need for this law?
Well, obviously, and this increases the penalties substantially. So now a first time OVI, vehicular homicide. So what is vehicular? Aggravated vehicular homicide. Ordinarily, if you just kill someone in the car, you're not drinking, it's vehicular homicide. Aggravated vehicular homicide occurs when you are drinking and driving. So it raised the first time offense to a felony 2, which carries 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 years in prison. And then a second tier 1 takes it to a felony 1. So if you killed someone, aggravated vehicular homicide, and had a OVI within 20 years of that date, it's now a felony 1, which carries 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11 years mandatory jail time. Then if you have more than that, it goes to a tier 3, okay? And if you had 2 previous DUIs in the last, now think of that, 20 years is a long time.
Right.
So if you have 2 DUIs in the last 20 years, and then you commit an aggravated vehicular, the punishment starts 5 to 15 years. I mean, that puts some teeth into it. And then finally, they have a 4th tier, and that's 3 or more DUIs within the last 20 years. Just plain old DUIs. And then you have an aggravated vehicular homicide. It starts at 12 to 20 years in prison. Then they added some more requirements for license suspensions and what they called an implied consent for an oral swab to see. So you know how now if you're in a DUI and they want to take your breathalyzer and you can refuse, and there's penalties for that. Now they've added into that an oral swab. Now that they need that in addition for it to convict you, but that's something else that can be used as evidence against you.
Why did we need this? Are we seeing more DUIs? Are we seeing more repeat offenders? What is it that's going on?
I just think that the legislature just didn't think that an aggravated vehicular homicide at its current level wasn't high enough, and that they needed to make it a felony 2. Like, crimes in Ohio are rated by felonies. Felonies are punishable by more than a year in jail. Then you have misdemeanors. Felonies go felony 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so now it's a felony 2 first offense, felony 1 second offense, felony 1 with enhancement, third offense, fourth offense, 15 to 20 years. That's as much as murderers get.
Do you have any general advice for people who maybe unfortunately find themselves in a situation where they're getting pulled over for OVI?
Well, I tell people don't drink and drive.
For sure.
Here's the thing. With Lyft and Ubers and everything else, there's no anymore. It is just too costly to get a DUI. People are going to prison now, and they're putting teeth into these laws. They've also made some changes about interlock device. We can get into the weeds, but those are the primary changes of it.
Well, you hit the nail on the head when you said they're putting teeth now into this. Some real more teeth, real consequences.
Real consequences.
Dave Betras, we appreciate you joining us and helping us out.
Thank you for having me in to explain it. And remember out there, don't drink and drive.
Absolutely. Great advice. Thanks.
All right.